Welcome back to Tech on Tap. Now, a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to travel to San Diego to Qualcomm's headquarters. And what a fascinating company. This is a company that's worth over $100 billion. They passed Intel in market cap not so long ago. And this is a company that's driving innovation in the mobile world and in mobile telecoms. And they've been doing this for a few decades already with over 15,000 patents. My experience at Qualcomm HQ in San Diego was absolutely fascinating. These are the headquarters of Qualcomm. It is the world's biggest semiconductor company. They have over 13,000 patents, from the basic 2G to edge technologies to today's LTE technologies, tablet devices, you name it. Any kinds of forms of communication, these guys do it here at Qualcomm. So, let's go inside and find out more about Qualcomm and what this multi-billion-dollar company does.
We've been in the business of connecting people for a while now, and we think that's really important, especially with the current environment where people love to be online pretty much all the time. And with the advent of smartphones and really the market moving towards this idea of a smartphone, a connection is critical. And so when we developed the Snapdragon processor, that was really the key, to make sure that we had a processor that allowed people to stay connected all the time, have great performance on their smartphones, but also have great power efficiency, because the last thing that you want to do is stop in the middle of the day and plug your device in. You want battery life to go all day and more.
It started off with CDMA, one of those early wireless technologies, and it's evolved very quickly to the rapid world that we're living in today. And you've got technologies and chips like the Snapdragon chip that we all know of, and is found in most smartphones that we use today. You know, we have all these smartphones doing all these amazing things. But what happens if you could use that technology to better health and to read vital signs that our bodies are giving out? So Rick, we use our smartphones every single day. So as Qualcomm kind of blended that technology to be used with wireless technologies to read vital signs of our bodies?
You bet. There's all sorts of initiatives underway at Qualcomm around the wireless health initiative, including the smartphone itself. But in advance of that, what we've done is we've developed this solution called TuneNet. And what TuneNet is it's basically a healthcare hotspot that goes into a home that enables a patient who's either managing a chronic disease or maybe being monitored post-discharge from a hospital. It enables them to take all of their home medical devices, and this is a medical device that's made by a separate manufacturer. It could be made by anybody. This is called a pulse oximeter. If you put your finger in there, on this side here,
okay.
What it'll do is it'll take your pulse rate and your oxygen level. I'll tell you if you're healthy here in 1 second. And then
good, Doc.
What would happen is that you take this home, they plug this in, it's got 3G backhaul, it finds this device and it sends that reading to wherever the patient needs it to go to. So if it's a doctor, if it's a caregiver, if it's their parent, or even if it's going to display back on a smartphone in the home of the patient. That's what we're doing with TuneNet.
This was the first mobile device that Toby Shapshak used. I'm not kidding you. He used to carry something like this around with him. I would imagine you could use this in mobile clinics as well. Now, I'm thinking coming back to Africa, where you have these people in remote areas, you want the doctor to do quick checkups on everybody.
You bet.
Do that and it's done.
In fact, we're working with a couple of other very large organizations on a clean water project that includes TuneNet as the healthcare hotspot within this container that's going to be put into remote regions that are having issues with clean water. It'll provide them with clean water, which is by in and of itself a great benefit for healthcare. But secondarily, it'll provide them with a hotspot so that they can gain access to healthcare. They can also send the biometric readings in to doctors remotely.
Any device that you have moving forward must be mobile. People don't want to be tied down anywhere anymore. And so whatever we do for Snapdragon, we think about mobile. And it's not necessarily for one form factor. It's smartphones, it's tablets, it's more and more even M-to-M, machine-to-machine devices, increasingly into compute devices. So I think it's really going to be interesting in the next few years, and I think the sky's the limit for this industry. So it's very interesting.
This is the future. This is Qualcomm, and hope that you've enjoyed the experience with us and getting interesting insight into the different applications. That it's not only just about using this mobile device to just talk, SMS, or take photographs. This mobile device has got a lot more to it. than what you see on the surface.